What was that? Nothing! Ah! Mine! Who's there? Nothing! What was that? You mean nothing! Something near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. You mean nothing!
Ow. Don't walk over. Alright, don't get in the mess.
She's been through here as well. Something. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Your end is near! How disappointing. That door up ahead. Perfect for an ambush. Be ready.
There's a word of power in here. I could hear it. Stand in there.
Something's. You can't hide from me. Your end is near.
The bro's running away.
I've killed legions like you. What was that? Hardly a challenge. Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Weapon disarm. try it on him. Didn't work.
This
Like
better
all
be
bullshit.
important.
Up
Have your
here.
weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here.
Are you sure? Are you certain we're sure free? Pocket.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors.
Yes, sir.
How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it.
And daggers on my side.
Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really.
This one has
Carlia is
somewhere.
close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Oh, that bro shot me right in the back as soon as I went like not even a foot through the door and he shot me. It's wild. It's supposed to be a fucking cutscene there, but I guess not. I don't know. This is probably the cutscene.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
Oh, fool Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Ugh. Imagine the game just ends here, me dying. Ooh. That fucking animation and the sound were so far apart. You saved me.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original
I see the
intention was to use
fucking
that
follower
arrow
running
on
around in the
Mercer,
background.
but I never had a clear
My God.
shot. I made a
Thane, you're
split-second
alive.
decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
To pay for Gallus'
My
murder.
purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains.
Got a big ass forehead.
I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course.
She's not using her gold bow. What the flip is this, bro? It's better than the one she's got.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften.
I can't wait to become a nightingale. Makes me want to hot dog real bad.
And get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
I won't hesitate.
Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust
Sure,
no one
she's
else.
full.
I've got your back.
Don't trust nobody else. Looks like we're going up to Winterhold.
Lead on.
Bouncing I go. I don't want to go. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. It's complicated. Delvino. Oh my god, 2 ice wraiths. Oh no. I think I know what I do. Flame on! I don't need assistance. Damn it. Uh-oh, Raggy, there's another. Try those out. What the flip? This looks like the one spot. I might run a lot deeper though. It's more than Flip, they're Stormcloak soldiers. Skilled. Oh, good. Shit.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Mining is hard work.
Some
Not
iron.
to pay a
In the
fair
old
price
fort,
for
they
any
rifted.
ore you dig up.
I'd consider
Aye.
joining up myself.
Oh, I don't have enough. Oh wait, I could do one. Yeah, never mind, it don't work. It's the most satisfying way to travel around, I'm telling you. Snowberries.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster.
Can I help you with anything else? Carlia. Then she's finally found it.
It was a minor mistake.
Do you have Gallus's journal?
I've already corrected it for future experiments.
A problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated.
My hero?
I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule.
Careful what you speak to him.
Can I help you with anything else?
See a book somewhere about the Falmer. I'll find it.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Can I help you with anything else?
So I want to find that book you were talking about. First words in this book are mewing kitten.
I don't deal with any my days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Walk up steps and the game just fucking bugs out.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I walk there. Fuck. Fuck it. I don't want her to get trapped in here. Fuck. Alright. Carriage there.
By Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. It's north by the glorious farm.
Yes, I'd like to hire your carriage.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth?
Like you had quite the journey.
Oh, fast life. I think we need a Skyrim game that's set Back when the Nords were fighting the Falmer dwarves, betraying the Falmer, and then fucking disappearing off this planet. That'd be so raw. That's honestly such a good storyline.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Thought I heard something.
Never should have come here.
The old god!
Help!
Margaret.
By the divines, the Forsworn are in the city.
Everyone stay back.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. This has ruined my
We'll handle
entire
things
day.
from here.
Move along.
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
See anybody?
That's right. It isn't.
Gods.
All right then.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. No. I was just... My note. No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. All right, then.
We'll
Did you
handle
see
things
that,
from here.
madman?
Move along.
A forsworn agent, here in the city.
Just one.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. There's a war on and you don't know what I'm talking about. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Jarl Igmund can refuse to see me all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard. That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease your kind, elf. Do your people rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with